Hey, I'm Glenn Cohen, and they got me up here tonight because I am an expert on Valentine. Yeah. Hot damn. Here are my qualifications. I've never been married, but twice I came very, very close to getting laid. No, true story. Last week's show, we had a lady sitting right down front. I'm telling you, her pants were so tight, I had trouble breathing. I see a gal like that, it makes me immediately want to have children. Or at least go through the motions. Yeah. I started dating this gal that's an ice cream lover. And she's got a very special name for my lovemaking prowess. Yeah, she calls me Mr. Softy. Yeah. She's this 26-year-old gorgeous Colombian girl. And all my friends are saying, Glenn, she's only dating you for a green card. And she's going to be so fucking pissed off when she finds out I don't have one. I mean, I should have done the short math. I'm old enough to be my own father. So, you know, I got to stop dating gals with daddy issues. You know, I finally matured beyond that. Now I just date young women with granddaddy issues. Yeah. A buddy of mine set me up on a date with a Kardashian, and I had to run to the pharmacy to get those little blue pills. Aleve. Yeah. Can you guess which Kardashian he set me up with? I guess you can't. Anybody, any name, can you guess what Kardashian I got set up with? My friend's an idiot. It wasn't a Kardashian. He set me up with a DoorDashian. She told me she was polyamorous. And I said, that's a lot of syllables just to say slut. But I wound up me tooing myself. She told me she lost track of how many men she had sex with in college. And I said, wow, me too. I realized that every woman I had sex with in college is over 65 years old. But to be fair, back then they were over 65. Yeah. I have an imaginary wife and child, and I feel really bad about it because I beat them. Look, I'm a creepy old guy. It's easier to own that than to try to hide it from you. Oh gosh, I can't make a woman come, but I can make her leave. Yeah. My group sex fantasy is me in a room with somebody else. I came to the point where I realized the only way I was ever going to have companionship was to pay for it. So I went down to a shelter and I picked up a used cat. I adopted a 12-year-old stray cat because I wanted a pet I had a 50-50 chance of outliving. You know, here's a real trick I learned. If you don't feed a cat for 3 days, they become extremely affectionate. So now we bond every morning by taking the same arthritis medicine. Yeah. Here's a weird thing about you bringing a stray in your home. The cat destroyed my couch. Just totally ripped it to shreds. And there's a product you can buy on Amazon that's supposed to keep cats from doing that. So I sprayed it all over my couch. The cat loves it. And it stinks so bad, I have to leave the apartment. I don't know who invented this shit, but I'm pretty sure it was a cat. But now my cat is so old, I have to get a urine sample and bring it to the vet. You might ask yourself, how do you get a urine sample from a 12-year-old cat? No. The real question is, how do you get that taste out of your mouth? Yeah. We have people from all over the place. I heard the Upper West Side, Bushwick, Italy. Does anybody know the name of this particular neighborhood?
Hell's Kitchen.
You damn right it's Hell's Kitchen. I moved to Hell's Kitchen in 1983. The same year crack did. Yeah, in 83, I was afraid to walk through this neighborhood. Now I can't afford to. 83, 42nd Street was the 42nd Street you see in the movie Forrest Gump. It was porno theater, 24-hour massage. That's a long massage. In 83, it was easier to get an assault rifle than it was to get an apartment. So I got the rifle, went to the realtor, had no trouble getting it apartment. But the one thing they didn't tell me was I had a cockroach problem.
Oh.
Yeah, you know you have a cockroach problem when you walk into your kitchen at 3 o'clock in the morning, flick on a light, and they flick it off. Yeah, I didn't mind when they were eating my garbage, but I drew the line when they started sending me out for pizza. And then I tried to get rid of them with one of those roach motels. They say roaches check in, they don't check out. That was bullshit. They not only checked out, they stole my ashtrays and towels. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. But here, the neighborhood's changed. There's so much gun violence in America that right next door, a street away, is Times Square. And they had to declare that Times Square is officially a gun-free zone. So if you're next door in Times Square, you can rest assured. If somebody shoots you there, definitely getting a ticket. Oh, it's kind of crazy. The delivery guy from my favorite Chinese restaurant murdered a man 2 doors down from me. Yeah, so now I'm just doing takeout. Yeah, my local bodega has pictures of people behind the counter, and I'm saying, hey, I would love to get my picture up there. And the guy said, Glenn, those are all shoplifters. I'm like, hey, whatever it takes. Here's a nice thing. If you're on the subway in New York and you're not used to New York, it's kind of creepy. People you don't know will come up to you and ask you for money. You're in a closed space, and it's really tough to deal with that situation until I figured it out. If you see somebody on a subway you think is about to ask you for money, ask them for money first. They will leave you the fuck alone. Or you make a few bucks. I was on the subway the other day and I saw a comedian, or a guy I thought was a comedian, and I gave him that international signal for, hi, are you a comedian? The guy got really excited, came over to me, wasn't the guy I thought it was, and this guy thought I was offering him a blowjob. Yeah, there is no way to gracefully get yourself out of that situation. So I blew him. Here's the great thing about the New York subway. I have reached that magic age where the city of New York actually issued me a Metro card, so I no longer have to jump the turnstile. And the federal government hooked me up with a full physical. First one in 40 years, and I'm telling you, that was the most dramatic morning of my adult life. I had a full-grown Serbian male shove his finger up my ass. Then I got off the L train and saw my doctor. Yeah, here's a weird thing. I'm going to end on this. I took a gambling trip to Las Vegas, and for the first time ever, I made some money. And I figured, it's Vegas. When am I ever going to have this chance again? So I took that money, and I went and I had sex with a prostitute. Yeah. You don't believe that. Well, here's the problem. I didn't use a condom. I figure I came all this way to Vegas to gamble. Hey, I've been Glenn Cohen, and you guys have been... You really do take your time.